3 of the division series between the Brewers and the Rockies. That is most of you know. Milwaukee took the first 2 at Miller Park. You could call this the Suds series. Miller Park and Coors Field. The Rockies have to win. Over the course of the year, the Brewers hit more than 200 homers. They stole more than 100 bases. They have a deep and versatile team. 23 years old, 6'1" and 185. He's from Venezuela. It snowed during their home opener. He said that took some getting used to. Kane with a bouncing ball to the right side, and LeMahieu with the flip to Desmond for the first out. Another 3-2 pitch. And he walks it. That one finds a hole on the right side. Yelich around second, on his way to third. And he's going to beat the throw. The runners at the corners with 1 out. It's in this series with 3 walks. Hit toward the hole. LeMahieu skids to make the play. Throws to second. They get the force. And a run scores. Yelich comes across. Braun is erased. And Shaw is on at first.
Wow, and some play by Trevor Story. That could have opened up.
Shaw at first with 2 out. And on the comebacker, Marquez can walk it over there himself, but underhands to Desmond. But the Brewers, who as a team hit 210 home runs, and versus left-handed pitching at home, they hit 310 overall as a squad. Miley pitching in shirt sleeves on a very chilly afternoon. Bouncing ball toward first. Aguilar takes it himself.
5-2. Craig Counsell telling us, the Brewers manager, you see it's Wade's first postseason appearance.
Hit sharply to short. Arcia throws him out. The Rockies signed him as a free agent, sent him to the minors. This ball is lined to right and right at Yelich, who makes the catch. Would not have been at the Broncos game against the Jets, which they lost 34-16. The 38-year-old catcher Eric Kratz hits one back up the middle and through, and in this series, Kratz is now 3 for 5. He had 236 during the regular season with 6 home runs to start a playoff game, period. A little topper out in front of the plate, and they get the out at first on a nice play and throw from Tony Walters. Called strike 3. Start of the season. This ball is hit hard, and even though the shift was on, Story hit it through it for a leadoff single. And Holiday strikes out. First strikeout of the day for Miley. Well, he lost him. 2 on with 1 out. In the air to left, there's Braun. Slow roller. There's Shaw. And that takes care of Walters.
Scored.
Well, he walked and scored in the first. That's back to Marquez. Over to Desmond for the second out. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. Third strikeout for Marquez, who looks good at the outset. We're able to quantify all this stuff these days. He's the 3rd fastest working starter in the majors. Now, there's a ball that might have been a base hit for most of the history.
The tallest second baseman in baseball history.
DJ LeMahieu bounces one fair for extra bases just inside third. On his way to second, and he'll have a 2-out double. Go ahead, JP.
Well, Bob,
No shift on him, but Shaw is deep at second base. It's rolled toward short. Arcia has it, and that's that at the bottom of the 3rd. Off his fists, Arenado from what looks like shortstop, but you'll score it 5-3.
But I think we just got to keep going inning by inning, see what happens.
Well, thanks so much.
You got it, Jay.
This is what happens sometimes. a home run while you're listening to a pre-taped interview. Aguilera unloads. He did it 35 times during the regular season. And now he gives the Brewers a 2-0 lead. Just a few Milwaukee fans in attendance, but that one is happy.
Well, Craig Counsell good on his promise. He said Aguilera.
Eric Kratz hits one hard. Holiday will have to play it off the wall and hold him to a single.
Man, how about that Eric Kratz? Yeah.
Swing and a miss. They'll have to throw to first to make it official and finish the inning, which they do, but it's an inning that includes a home run from Jesus Aguilar. In the air to left, Braun coming in, and he makes the catch. They added 3 feet to the 502. Line drive to center. Here's Kane. It's right at him. Three quick strikes. Down he goes. 5 strikeouts for Marquez. Slice to right. It will get down for a base hit in front of Gonzalez. So a 1-out single for Kane, and he breaks through with his first hit of the series. Kane dancing off first. Here's a chopper toward third. Arenado with a nice pickup and throw, and they get the lead runner.
Yeah, that's a nice play on a difficult hop.
The runner goes. The throw is high, and Yelich is safe. Again on 1 and 2. And a bouncing ball toward the middle. To his left is Story. He whirls and throws. It's high, and Braun is safe.
Braun did get the foot down before the tag.
Yep, it does look like he's safe. That ball hits the runner, and that's an out.
Wow. What a break.
It hit Ryan Braun. It goes down as a base hit.
To that ball. That was going to be a run. Hey, a strikeout. Wow.
Desmond strikes out, and it's the second strikeout put in the book by Miley. Walters with a ground ball that gets through for a base hit. So he's 1 for 2. Aguilar has it. They get 1, but not 2. They cut down the lead runner, Walters. Miley has done just about everything right. But their philosophy in this postseason is, we've got a deep bullpen. We need 27 outs. Thank you very much for getting a good portion of them. And enjoy the rest of the game. He struggled most of the year. In late August, they sent him down to the minors. He had an ERA of 5 at that point. But since his recall, the 0-2 from Knebel to Blackman with Hampson running. And he can slow down because Blackman strikes out to end the inning. Oberg faced 4 batters in the wild card game. Strike 3 is called. Use his fine work as he faces Moustakas. He goes the opposite way, and that one's going to drop for a 1-out hit. High fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Gonzalez. Back near the wall. He'll have to play it off the wall. It'll be a double for Kratz, who's now 3 for 3 and suddenly is a hitting machine. Moustakas stopped at third.
What a story this is.
Infield in for the Rockies. And Garcia slams his bat down in disgust.
Balk.
A balk.
Yeah.
A balk has been called at the least opportune time. And Moustakas comes trotting home.
He stepped on the rubber like he was going to start his motion and then dropped the ball. Second base umpire Alfonso Marquez picked up
on the rubber. That's a balk. And now it gets away, and heading for the plate is Kratz, and he scores. Everything unraveling here in the sixth for the Rockies.
Wow.
It's a wild pitch. It just kind of trickled away from Walters, but
didn't block it, and alertly Kratz takes off and scores the fourth run.
Well, Granderson strikes out. When he came up as a pinch hitter, there were two men on. Joakim Soria is the new pitcher for the Brewers. There's the math on him for the season. Gonzalez waiting behind them if they get something going. And on 4 pitches, LeMahieu reaches.
That's not a good sign for Craig Counsell. I wouldn't be surprised to see him.
LeMahieu away from first. And a weak wave at it from Arenado as he goes down swinging. But not much of a swing. 2-pitch coming to Trevor Story. And he strikes him out. 2 consecutive Ks for Soria. Struck out Arenado and Story on 6 pitches combined. In the air to right, should put an end to the inning as Yelich takes it. Let the 1-run lead late in the wild card game at Wrigley slip away. But of course, hit to short, Story. There's the first out in the 7th. Wild card. Squibber down to second, and LeMahieu throws Braun out as the Brewers go quietly in the 7th. And Gonzalez is a strikeout victim to start the 7th. A line shot, but the shift works, and that's that. Since the last out was made by McMahon, batting for Walters in the number 8 spot. A line shot down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Shaw around first, heads for second, and in with a stand-up double. Anything but soft contact for Aguilar back in the 4th when he hit a long home run. This time he lifts a harmless fly ball to left. It's drifting away from Holiday, but he stays with it for the catch. Hit sharply, but it's taken by Arenado. He steps on the bag, and he throws across the diamond for a nifty double play. Leagues, what do you think? Iannetta, by the way, with a huge chopper down to third, and Moustakas throws him out.
I think Alfonso Marquez
unscathed. They'll ask Jeremy to close it out. Here's a shot to right center field, but the new right fielder Broxton is there. And he strikes out to end the inning. Burns pounds his fist into his glove against his former team, the Cubs. Qualify for the win as a starter. There's a drive to very deep left from Arcia, and it's a 5-0 game. Arcia hit only 3 during the regular season. He takes Wade Davis deep, and it's 5-0 in the 9th.
Wow.
In the air to center, and deep, and very deep, and out of here. First Arcia, then Broxton. Kratz, who was in on the fun earlier. First home run for Keon Broxton in this postseason. Took a good team and made it much better.
Boy, and this is sad for Wade Davis to finish the season like this. Buddy Black.
You could clinch a wild card, and you could win the wild card game.
Yeah.
And you could win the division, then you could win the LCS. Back-to-back walks. It's a 6-0 game. Santana lays off, and the bases are loaded on 3 walks. Betts and Yelich. Nice play at third base by Arenado. There's one, and there's two. And no matter the score, he continues to excel.
Quite a year for Jeremy Jeffress.
Well, they lost it in the 10th. Line drive right at Shaw. There's a smash to left. Going back is Yelich, and it's off his glove. Into second goes Story. A play that could have been made. The decision. And Holiday draws a walk.
Josh Hader. Check out those numbers. 143 strikeouts at 81
Buxton
innings.
and Wright. And on what might be Carlos Gonzalez's last at bat as a Rocky, he's caught is the last guy between the Brewers and a sweep. He lifts one into right. Kane and Broxton, it'll be Kane, and that's that.